Hello everyone and welcome to Jazz Pilates. Today's session will be of somatic movement, focusing on freeing up your hip joint, lower back and psoas. Come laying down on your back. Have a pillow behind your head for support. Bend your knees, feet on your mat. Point your feet inwards and take your feet to the edges of the mat. Just get a feel for it. Bringing your knees together. Let's begin by settling into our practice right now. Place your hands on your belly. Begin tuning in to your inner environment, focusing on the raising of your belly. Close your eyes and tune inwards. Take this time for yourself and witness. Breathing out completely before you breathe in again. Releasing and bring your feet wider than hip distance apart. Raise your arms up towards the ceiling. Reach your fingertips towards the ceiling. Imagine you're trying to touch the ceiling and then drop your shoulder blades down on the mat. So just letting everything go. Repeating this again. Reaching your fingertips up towards the ceiling and then dropping them on the mat. Cup your fingers together and take your arms to one side as you turn your head to the other way. So we're providing some mobility for your upper thoracic back, chest, arms, and neck. Switching sides and repeating this a few times. Somatic movement is about how we feel in the movement, not how we think we should feel. Focusing more on free flow and exploring. Releasing and placing your hands on your hips. Begin by moving one knee forward and alternate to move your other knee forward. Your feet remain anchored on the mat. Notice the movement here. One side of your hip may have more range of movement than the other, allowing your lower back to arch as you move one knee forward. The motion should be like you're walking or climbing with your knees, stretching out the front part of your pelvis and getting some movement in your lower back. Focusing on any feedback your body is giving you, exploring your range of movement, tuning in to your inner environment. Releasing from this, bring your arms out to your side or in a cactus position. Your wrists should be comfortable on the ground. Begin to drop one knee to the side and repeat this with the other knee. Your opposite hip and buttock can lift off the ground if this feels right for you today, or just dropping your knee to the side, releasing and opening up your hips and lower back. Breathing and going with your own flow, tuning into your inner environment. Allowing for space to respond to any physical sensation. Now dropping your knees completely to one side and holding here for a few moments. Your head turning to the other direction. Feeling the nice stretch from your shoulders, chest, hips, and opposite knee. Engage your core as you bring your knees through your center and drop them to the other side. Your head looking the other way to your knees. And again breathing deeply and fully. Releasing and coming back to center. Feet on the ground and your knees bent. Lift one leg up into the air, point your feet outwards and cross that ankle onto your other thigh. Taking your legs to the opposite side of your top leg. Your foot does not need to touch the ground. Just repeating twisting to the same side. Your head may naturally begin to go in the opposite direction. Your arms out to your sides. Here we begin the journey of freeing up your lower back. And just keep twisting. Imagine your foot is about to touch the ground, or maybe it does, doing what is best for you today. You may just want to hold the position or keep twisting in the movement. Now from here, take your knees to the other side and hold this position. Breathing deeply and fully, feeling the stretch from the top of your head, neck, chest, stomach, lower back, and your pelvis. Releasing, and let's do the other side. Lift your other leg up in the air, point your foot outwards, and cross that ankle onto your other thigh. Begin taking the top knee and foot to the opposite side. Your foot may touch the ground or it may not. You may want to hold the position, the twist, listening internally to what your body is telling you, being open to any feedback. Your head may naturally turn to the opposite direction of your legs, using your core strength to bring your legs back to the center, and then begin twisting your body. Now take your knees to the other side, reaching long through your fingertips, opening up your armpits, chest, stomach, and feeling that connection all the way to your knee, head looking the other direction, breathing deeply and fully. Releasing, bend your knees, feet on the ground. Straighten one leg out and point your toes down, lengthening your leg as much as possible. Flex your foot and then point your toes down, feeling the pelvis open. Your foot of the bent knee stays anchored on the mat. Start to move your straightened leg up. Your leg stays on the ground, using the resistance of the floor to move your leg up. So we're in a sweeping motion, sweeping the leg towards the bent knee and then swooping it around. You can begin to move your arm, so sliding your arm down to meet your sliding leg, sweeping your arm up and over, almost coming into a side bend. And anytime letting your body hold in any position, letting your leg sweep up to its own arm, moving back towards your bent knee. Begin moving your head and your whole body. Exploring your range of movement here. Releasing, bringing both feet back on your mat, getting comfortable, making any adjustments. Straighten out your other leg and begin flexing your foot and pointing your toes, lengthening your leg as much as possible. Flex your foot and then point your toes down. Begin letting your leg sweep up to its own arm, moving back towards your bent knee, allowing your pelvis and hip to lift off the mat, relaxing your body. Exploring your own range of movement here. Holding at any position that feels good for you. Continuing with your own flow of your breath as you swoop the leg up to meet your arm. Head follows, and then as the leg swoops down, the head goes the opposite direction. Your foot of the bent leg staying very active on your mat, moving your whole body and witnessing to what is happening. Coming back to center, bring your feet back on the mat, knees are bent, hands resting on your stomach, tuning inwards into your inner environment, noticing how you feel, thanking ourselves and our body. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. Let me know how you go, and I look forward to seeing you soon.